Alright, let's see if this works. And it's really weird though, I mean, it's never done that to me, at least just playing the game on my own. Like, not during live streaming. There we go, now it doesn't seem like it's slowing down. And I gotta change the fucking analogs again. It's so weird though, is that like the default setting? I mean, it's running smooth right here, but I need to see if it'll still do that with the ghosts show up. I don't think it likes the ghosts. Maybe that's why. I don't know, let's play a little more and see what happens. Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, it's still doing it when the ghosts show up. I guess it doesn't like that mirror either. Oh yeah, it's definitely when they show up. It probably doesn't like the visual effect that they're doing. So I toned it down from 1080 to 720 for the game. But I guess it still doesn't like it. I don't know, I think I'm gonna just keep playing still, because maybe it's just this whole sequence right here with like all this like screen filtering that's happening right now. So maybe that's why. Yeah, you really just gotta stand there while this fucking thing comes up to you. No time for pain. It handles the cutscenes okay.
かしたんですか？
ごめん。
It's the house again, or whatever this place is. So this game is actually was released in English, but my buddy apparently decided to download like an English translated version of the Japanese version. So there's gonna be parts where they talk and there's like no subtitles, like this, as you can see. But I mean, luckily most of it is translated with subtitles, so it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, now we're in this creepy ass mansion or whatever. Herbal medicine. Always want to keep an eye out for that because it's pretty rare to find in this one. What is it? Who was there? Yeah, see, it gets running smooth right now. My own shaky hand. It's not my fault. I didn't choose to survive. I might not read all the notes, but I probably will because most of them are pretty interesting, I suppose. Not gonna read these though because I'm mostly just examining these for items. Nothing in there. Yeah, I mean, I go from streaming Phasmophobia to streaming Fatal Frame. Sealed by some strong power, so we cannot go in there. Alright, 1 minute, I need to respond to a message. Sorry about that. Alright. Freaky ass room. Okay, give me a second. So I have played this obviously, like a little bit. Haven't beat it though. I maybe got to maybe chapter 6. I don't like all the weird noises that are going on right now. Like there sounds like fucking someone's whispering. I don't like it. It's like almost right in my ear because I'm wearing this fucking headset. Sealed by some strong power. Yep. I say, oh, who's that up there? That's not a ghost. They disappeared, but they're not a ghost. Alright, so there's the camera obscura. This is what we're gonna use to defend ourselves. I'll go ahead and save it right here. Save it file 4. Excuse me. And that way in case if I gotta turn down the resolution to this game again. Yeah, it's weird, it's really never done that whole frame rate problem before. I wonder if it's because I'm live streaming. There's a weird noise going on, don't like that. So I had different types of film. Type 7 is the weakest. Then type 14 is a little better. Type 14 is a little hard to come by. Then there's much more powerful film, which I'm trying to remember what that one's called. I think it's like the type 60 or something. Like there's 2 more types of film that are really powerful, but those ones are much harder to find. And you don't want to waste them on just like basic ghosts. You want to use them on the stronger ghosts. Peephole has been opened to the wall. The sound seems to be coming from there. Yeah, and it's like, hey, look in there. Like, yeah, sure, I'll look in there. Why not? Okay. That was right in my fucking ear. And now someone's crying. Or something. And then she runs off. So notice there's like a little thing by my health bar that lights up. Basically when it starts lighting up, that means that there's either a ghost somewhere or that there's something of importance that I need to take a look at. And usually when it's red, that means that there's a really bad ghost nearby. But if it's blue, then that just means that there is, like I said, something nearby you have to look at. Yeah, I'm gonna save it again. Just in case. Number 4. Alright, let's go. Aw, come on, I had them. I am scared and I want to go home. Sealed by some strong power. Seen who? I don't like that. Yep. Yeah, so now here's where we're gonna learn to fight back. I think it's her that mostly attacks me. Fatal frame. I hate this. Oh god. Face. Just go away. Yeah, so this game, so putting your like camera lens over the ghost, it starts to like charge it, which when it's fully charged it'll do like more damage. But the way you do a lot more damage in this game is you gotta let the ghosts get close to you, and right when they're gonna attack it'll flash red, and then you gotta quickly like snap a photo right then and there, and you'll do like a sort of counterattack, and it does a lot of damage and stuns them. Eventually we'll be able to do like a combo of it, which I think we'll do in the next section. It'll let us. But yeah, that's what makes this game kind of terrifying. You have to let the enemies get close to you. You okay? She is not Daijobu. There's something behind me, isn't there? Take a picture. Ooh. Nope. Nope. Oh, this is so loud. Damn. So the audio kind of sounded pretty messed up to me right there. I think it really is that whole like black white filter film grainy thing that's kind of causing it too. Didn't seem like it was doing it when I was fighting the ghost though. Okay, enough with the ringing. That really started to hurt.
レイさん、大丈夫ですか？
No, everything is not daijoubu.
声が聞こえたからどうしたのかと思って。最近ずっとうなされているみたいですけど、昨日だ大丈夫。ありがとう。でも私嫌な夢を見ただけだから。
Yeah, just a bad dream. Was it all just a dream? Anyway, I'd better get up. Yeah, so these are like little files in our notes that we'll get as we progress through. Like, this is what she writes down. I felt a sharp pain in my shoulders when I woke up. For a moment, I thought I could see some kind of bruise on my skin, but when I looked again, there was nothing there. Was it just a dream? I think it was a little more than a dream. Yeah, so the Manor of Sleep is the place where we end up in. Like, every time... The way this game works is when you go to sleep at night, she ends up in that place, and that's basically how you progress through the game. It's just kind of like moving about throughout the house, opening up all the doors, like just getting further in. Ruined house, I wandered in my dream. The night I got back after my vision on that assignment. Something about it reminded me of the haunted house where I saw you. It seemed too real to be a dream. Daydreams, visions, maybe I'm just tired. If only it were that simple. Then here's files of people. That's the crazy ghost lady. The woman who appeared in my dream of the manor, her whole body covered in a blue tattoo. She came closer and I ran away before I knew what was happening. I mean, you kind of stood there for a good while before you even ran. All I remember is an intense fear. I can still feel her cold stabbing fingers on the back of my shoulder where she touched me. It's hard to believe it was only a dream. Oh yeah, the mother and daughter, that was the ghost we had to take care of. Mother and child who appeared in my dream in old-fashioned kimonos. They were looking for someone, calling out in sad voices to him. Who could they be? Don't know, but they're fucking scary. So yeah, that's her now deceased fiance. Miku was the girl you played as in the first game, and she's in this game. let's get moving. Excuse me. So yeah, during the day when Ray is awake, we're in her like house, and we just sort of wander around. Sometimes having to talk to someone, and then it'll get to nighttime, and then that's when we can go back to sleep.
おはようございます。レイさん。
And there's the weird audio glitching that I told you would happen. Yeah, there's stuff I want to explain about her house, which I'll wait until it gets nighttime. Good morning, Ray. It looks like it's going to rain all day today, too. You don't have to work so much this week, so why don't you try to relax? Ray, you've been working too much lately. You were woken up by a bad dream this morning. Not to mention what happened when we were out collecting data the other day. Anyway, let's try to take it easy today. That reminds me, there was a letter. It's addressed to you. To me? Nah, to fucking her fiance named you. Letter from Kay. Dear you, sorry for not writing for so long. How are things with your fiance? I'm continuing my investigation of the urban legend. Like I thought, my niece's symptoms bear many similarities to the strange disease associated with the urban legend. I think most of the story is groundless rumor, but I've heard there was a psychiatric study done. If you have it, I'd like to see it. Maybe it will provide a clue. I'm taking a break from all my other work to devote myself to studying the urban legend. I'd like your help. According to the documents I've studied, that camera I sent you is apparently a rare camera obscura. Given where I found it, it may have some connection to the missing people and the urban legend. If you hear anything, please tell me. Regards, Kei Amakura. Add it to the file. It's from Kei Amakura. He's written several times before. Have you still not told him about you? Yeah, so he doesn't know that Yu's dead. So we gotta look for those little files in Yu's room right now. Got anything else to say, Ray? Or Miku? Look how small she is compared to Ray. She's fucking tiny. So, Yu's room is this room. There was something about some sort of camera obscura that you owned written in that letter. The camera obscura. Could it be the same camera I saw in my dream? It most certainly is.
あ、レイ、どうしたの？
ごめん、ちょっと聞きたいこと。
That can't be right. He's dead. Yeah, so this is Yu's room, which I kind of find a little creepy. And there's camera obscura. On the shelf are a letter and a camera similar to the one I saw in my dream. Looks like the letter is from Kay. Letter from Kay too. Dear you, my research on the Manor of Sleep, urban legend, I finally made it to a certain deserted village lost even from the map. I found this camera in a huge abandoned house near that village. My niece Mio, when Mayu disappeared, she caused you a lot of trouble, so you probably remember her, saw this camera, and she was scared stiff. I wonder if it reminded her of the unspeakable incident. For now, I'd like you to take care of the camera. You know about antiques, so could you look over it for me? Or look it over for me? I don't think you'll be able to reach me for a bit, but I'll contact you, so let me know what you find then. Regards, Kei Yamakura. Could this camera be the same as the camera obscura I saw in my dream? Yep. This is older than the one in the dream, and the inscription on the back is illegible. Even so, it does look very similar to the camera obscura. Actually, you skipped that, my bad. There's still an old film inside the camera obscura. The film looks pretty old, but it doesn't seem to have been spoiled by being exposed at all. What could be on it? I wonder if I could develop it in the darkroom. Yes, that's another cool thing about this game. So, Ray is a photographer. So she has a darkroom where she like produces the photos. Like, I forget the word for it, but basically like she's able to like bring them about because it's the old film cameras, not digital cameras. You know, nothing fancy like that. So every now and then we'll like find a camera, or not find a camera. We'll take pictures inside the Manor of Sleep, and she'll like keep a hold of them, and we'll have to like bring them into her dark room, so that way she can. I don't remember the fucking word for it, but so she can just produce them, and every now and then, occasionally, like she'll need Miku to find out more information on them, and then she'll give you like the details on what's going on with like what's in the photo, like who that person is in the photo, or what it is exactly you took a picture of. She describes it to you because she looks into it. It's pretty cool. On the urban legend, many of the urban legends classified as Lost Village are modeled on real incidents, such as a village was ruined when one villager massacred the others. They are often an amalgamation of well-known actual incidents, legend, and oral tradition. Settings such as the isolated mountain village or bygone customs like night trysts or ceremonies often act to trigger the incidents themselves, and these in turn become the motif for urban legends. The reason for the popularity of urban legends may lie in the notion of the view of the country from the city or the modern bias towards the ancient. To people in the modern city, the village in the wilderness and those who live there are different. Perhaps that scorn or fear finds expression in the urban legend. For that reason, the setting of the legend must be the isolated mountain village. Further, bygone customs are attractive elements that end up acting to provoke the incident. As a case in point, there is a story about the area around the Minakami Dam where Mayu went missing. The Lost Village. In the mountains of the Minakami area, there was once a massacre in the so-called Lost Village. Years ago, on the night of a certain festival, there was a great massacre and the village disappeared from the map. Only one woman survived. If you walk in the forest where the village once lay, there is a small garden statue, and if you continue, you will come to the shrine gate that forms the entrance to the village. If you should pass through the gate, you will never return. The night of the massacre continues in this village where day will never again break, and a woman's horrific laugh rings throughout the village. Next we have the Manor of Bizarre Murders, where the same tragedy recurs. Its scale is smaller, but generally speaking it resembles the pattern in the village as it is made up of elements based on true incidents. Below is an example of this. It has to do with Mafuyu's disappearance. The House of Mutilation. In the mountain area of Himuro, there remains a manor where years ago there was said to be a massacre. There have always been vanishings in the nearby forest, and many of the spirited away are said to end up in the manor. Their corpses have been found with both hands, legs, and heads severed off. I'm starting to detect a pattern with all of these urban legends. It seems like there's always some kind of massacre involved. One more example is the seemingly related Manor of Sleep urban legend that I'm researching now. The Manor of Sleep legend was picked up in various magazines in the 1960s, but incidents with very similar characteristics can be found here and there in older media. This newspaper is from early 1900s and is of no relation to when the Manor of Sleep legend was taken up. But the background of the spirited aways and those people's later conditions bear many similarities to the Manor of Sleep urban legend. I'm still investigating, but these incidents may trace back to the 19th century, and I have seen legends in several folklore books that may have become the basis for the Manor of Sleep. The House of Sleep urban legend. Perhaps this is what Kay was asked to investigate. You add a well-organized notebook on urban legends to your file. Yeah, we know, game. The old newspaper is stuck in the notebook. Yeah, there's a lot of files, as you can see. Vanishings. Series of vanishings across region. According to sources before dawn yesterday, a mother and daughter who live in Myojin village went missing. Mother and daughter, huh? The missing are Maki? I'm gonna say that's Maki, maybe. Maki Kuzuhara and her daughter Kuze. Or Kozu? Kozue? Not sure, I'll call her Kozu. Okay, Maki. I'll just call them Maki and Kozu. Probably fucking up those names, but that's what I'm gonna roll with. Since last year, the two have been searching for Kuzuhara's missing husband. The two reportedly wandered the mountains nearly every day. The informant says, I hadn't seen them for several days, so I went to visit them. There was no answer, so I went inside, but they were gone. I only saw some black soot-like marks. Similar disappearances are being reported across the area, and some are calling them spirited aways. Probably not like the Spirited Away, like the movie Spirited Away. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the mother and daughter mentioned in that like little file. I'm pretty sure that they are the ones that we saw that attacked us in the Manor of Sleep. The book Occultism that Amakura wrote about in his letter. Another thing we can read. Camera Obscura. The camera obscura is the device used to capture the other world, made by occultist Kunihiko Aso. I'm pretty sure it's Aso. From the late 19th to the early 20th century, he tried to communicate with and get proof of this other world. The term occultist refers to people involved in the movement to verify Eastern thought using contemporary Western technology. Kunihiko Aso is a prime example of such an occultist. The camera obscura was one of his quintessential experiments. He modified the, at the time, still rare camera by adding a special lens and film. It was supposed to capture unbelievable things, normally invisible to the naked eye, like a so-called different phase interval and spirits and ghosts. They are very rare nowadays, but apparently these cameras are still traded among curio dealers. Most have been broken, and we have lost the chance to see the other world, as well as Aso's achievements for eternity. Yeah, so apparently the camera makes it that you can see things that you wouldn't normally be able to see, which you will see that at some point when we play this game. It's mostly used to solve puzzles. You added the camera obscura. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, game, thank you. We now have a file of Kunihiko. We can open this thing up. I hate this closet because it has like that opening that leads to like a really small little attic space. And it reminds me of that scene in the beginning of the Grudge movie where the lady like gets fucking pulled up by it. And yeah, I do not like the Grudge movies. I mean, I do because I find them scary, but I don't like them in the fact that I am terrified of them. They are not movies I would watch alone, personally, with me. I need someone to watch it with me. Alright. Your voice is messing up because this is an emulator. This is bread? Did she just call it a real mom's eye view? Alright, well we gotta go develop the film. And yeah, that's the fucking word develop. I'm fucking stupid. Kitty. Look at the little kitty cat. Kitty sleeping. I wanna pet the cat. Here's the bathroom. Think you can open up this one too? Sure can. Open this one? No. I think this is a shrine for you. Yeah, it is. I like how the texturing, it's like fucking up when we're like in this view. Yeah, I see. Another closet. And this is her dark room where she develops the film. Excuse me. So any photos we get from the Manor of Sleep that she wants to develop, we bring them into this room. So it's an old roll of film from inside the camera obscura. There's definitely something on the film. I wonder if I can develop it. Let's do it. Image has appeared of a crying woman, just as I thought. I must have taken this during that dream. Yeah, so that's the lady that we saw in the dream. The camera obscura, the abandoned house, the picture I took of my dream. Maybe I investigate this woman, I might find something out. So that's the only photo we can develop right now. And when we develop them, we bring in to Miku so she can research on them. Hey Miku, I need you to look into this for me. Miku, about the woman in this picture, I was wondering if I could get you to try and find out as much about her as you can. Anything is fine. Yes, well, this is a very old picture, so I found it in Yu's room. It's okay if you can't find anything out. There was just something about her. Yeah, see, so you gotta show him to Miku. I'll just take that as a yes, Miku. And now it's nighttime. Night has fallen. If you check the bed with the X button, you can now sleep. And then we can save our progress with the camera obscura. It's totally fine. Override it. Yawning a lot. So now that it's nighttime, there is something I'd like to discuss with you guys, or sort of explain to you what happens at nighttime in this game. I think in general after a while, but I think it's mostly nighttime that occurs. So, as you progress through the game, and if you walk around the house, which I'm pretty sure it's either only at night or mostly at night, some freaky shit happens. Yeah, we can't go into Miku's room, at least not yet. Eventually we'll be able to. Yeah, so usually what I like doing, I kind of like to walk around a little bit at night. See if anything spooky happens. I will say too, as we progress further into the game, like get into like more later chapters, the whole ambience of this house like totally changes. Like right now it sounds fine, like all you hear is just it's raining outside, right? But eventually you'll start hearing weird fucking noises, like constantly. It's really unsettling. I'm not gonna say which like spooky moments I've experienced looking around this house because I want you guys to kind of see them for yourself. I don't want to spoil what exactly happens. I'll just let you know like spooky shit happens. That's it. Now normally, I will say nothing really happens on this first night, but I think I have had one moment. I think, and then like at this night, like something fucking scary happened and it freaked me the fuck out. It like caught me off guard because I was like, what? It's happening there right now? Like, I was just thinking, I thought that would have happened way later. So right now I am pretty cautious, a little tense because I don't know when any of that shit will happen. Most of them aren't really, like, I wouldn't say are really jump scares. I mean, this game does kind of have jump scares, but I wouldn't say it's this game's only like fear factor. Like, it is always like tension building and stuff. Right, so it doesn't look like anything's gonna happen tonight. So let's go ahead, go to sleep. go back to that fucking manor. And yeah, I forgot, I was gonna comment too, when I was looking at that little mirror in the restroom, or at least when it was within view, the game was a little frame ratey. I guess it really doesn't like reflections either. I'm not sure. Still debating on whether or not I want to tone it down, because if I tone it down, I'll have to put it to 480p. At least like for the in-game's resolution, not for like the stream resolution. But we'll see how it goes. Oh god. Yep, I get it. Ah, shit, here we go again. I already know I can't go to this door because it's locked. Turn around, Ray. Thank you. Oh god, that fucking scared the shit out of me. It's too dark and I can't really see. God, I swear. These fucking headphones, you can hear fucking everything with them. It sounds like everything's right in my fucking ear. I hate it. Did I get her? Nope. Apparently not. I was not fast enough. Well, let's follow her. God. Consider me properly spooked. You got it. You're setting the tone correctly. Something shiny on the floor. Yay, more film, more ammo. So yeah, luckily Ray does sort of start to change her, like, point her, like, I guess her head in a direction of items that are nearby, which is good. But normally I'll still kind of like interact with everything to make sure that I'm getting items, that I'm not missing anything. Okay, that doll fell over. Nice. God, I don't like that door sound. But she is up there. Wait for me, I'm a friend. Actually, hold on, there's a save point down here. I'm gonna save. This game's scary. There she was. So if I remember right here, yeah, we gotta take a photo of this. Right there. Image of something has emerged on the photo. Seems to be a picture somewhere else. Yeah, so occasionally we'll come across doors like this, and when you take a photo of them, it like shows you a location. And when you see what's there, you gotta look for that spot, and then you gotta take a photo of it. I'm pretty sure I remember where it is. Is there something here? It's glowing red. It's glowing red, I'm scared. Oh, the controller vibrates too. I don't want to, but I gotta. Alarm. Oh yeah, you find like little things you could put on your camera, like kind of like attachments. See, function indicates the fatal frame. When being attacked by a ghost, the top part of the viewfinder may flash red and an alarm will ring. Yeah, we did that. This instance is a more powerful shutter chance, the fatal frame. If you shoot during the fatal frame, you can propel the ghost backwards and inflict great damage. If you take another shot while the ghost is being repelled back, you can perform the chain shot combo. So yeah, I think we can... Excuse me? I think we can do that now. How I was saying, we can like combo into the ghost. So that's going to be very helpful. See, it is on, so don't need to mess with that. Let's see, how many points do I have? I'm gonna increase the range. I feel like the range is like one of the best things to have. Displays max amount of use. You can charge your spirit power. Displays spirit power recharge rate and camera angle, camera range. Depending on charge. I don't even know what that is. Alright, I upgraded the range, so our range should be super good. So here's the spot. I forgot that guy's there. You notice when we're not looking at it with the camera that it's not all bloodied up. I'm pretty sure that guy's gonna come for me now. See, it was up here, right? Wait, no, I don't think so. I think it was over here. Oh no! Bring it, bitch! Yep, right there it is. Combo! Oh, I missed that one. Nope, she's over here somewhere. There she is. What? She fucking faked me out. The fuck? She like did a fake out. Alright, get the fuck out of here. I want out. Oh yeah, she's like over there. I swear, it doesn't matter how many times I play this game, it'll always be fucking terrifying. Hey, are you okay? I'm scared too. I called out, but there was no reply. A notebook or something is lying at the feet of the crouching woman. Burnt passport. Surname Takigawa. Given name Yoshi. Yoshi. Nationality Japan. Registered domicile Shizuoka. has been pretty badly scorched, but I can just make out thin traces of writing. Yoshino Takigawa. Could this be her name? I tried speaking to her, but there was no response. Yeah, so there's not much we can do.
あなたもし目覚めたらお願い
So if I remember, I think she's like saying something like we cannot escape or something
私は
about like something
悪
like
く
that.
ないの
Not sure.
お願い
And we're awake again. A sick tattoo. That's some sick ink. The bruise appears. Let's go ahead and read that. I believe it's in file? Or is it in notes? No, it's in notes. The pain flared up again after my dream of the empty house. Since the vision I had that day, I keep seeing the house in my dreams. The pain I felt when the tattooed woman touched me, the bruise. The dream, the house, are they connected to you somehow? Or am I just tired? I think it's a lot more than just being tired, Ray. So that's the crying lady, the woman on the film in the camera obscura, whom I saw running lost through the dream manor. Her name is written in the charred passport that fell at her feet. Yoshino Takigawa. Does such a person really exist? Go ahead and save our game again. Are there any ghosts in my closet? No. Just closet stuff. Miku! Miku had a bad dream again. Miku? Seems she's left a note. Dear Ray, I've gone out to do some research on the woman from the other day. Alright. I'll be back later this evening. Make sure you eat breakfast, okay? Miku. In a dish on the kitchen counter, a breakfast of perfectly made rice balls has been prepared. Oh, how nice. She made me some rice ballies. Wonder who that could be.
もしもし。
あ、レイさん、ミクです。
I was able to get the name and address of the woman in the photo. Yoshino Takigawa. She's the only survivor of a plane crash that happened the other day. I knew I had seen her before. It all came together when I asked one of the editors. It seems that she's still being hospitalized. I'll tell you the location of the hospital. Yoshino Takigawa? That's the lady that was in the Dream Manor.
"病院の方から聞いた話なんですけど、その人長いこと眠ったまま起きないそうです。
And she's gone. Black soot, just like in the note. Yeah, she don't want to talk about it. It's nighttime once more. Female survivor. Yoshino Takigawa. It's definitely the same woman I saw in the Dream Manor. The sole survivor of a plane crash. She slept constantly in the hospital after the incident, till the day she disappeared in front of my eyes. A blue pattern appeared on her body the instant before she vanished. What was it? Was she connected to the woman in my dream? And if so... ... So it's like, wow, what could that possibly mean, right? If she just fucking vanished out of thin air like that and just turned into fucking ash or whatever. Certainly does not mean good, I'm sure, right? Oh boy. Yeah, let's look around her house more, see if any spooky shit happens. Still cannot go into Miku's room. None. Oh hey Miku, what are you doing down here?
レイさん、眠れないんですか？
I wonder what happened to her. They just said she disappeared on TV. Ray, you saw her just before it happened, but do you happen to know something about her? Yeah, and I don't know why Ray isn't saying anything. She's like blocking me. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to think this game does not like when mirrors are in view, or not the game per se, but my stream maybe? Because when I played this game just like on my own, no like live stream, it runs like pretty fine. Never really had a stutter or nothing. Just that kind of voice issue that would happen where it sounds like they're like speeding up when they talk. Other than that, nothing really happened performance-wise, so I'm not sure why it's doing it now. As I said, maybe it could be the live stream, I don't know. This game doesn't exactly like play in true like full screen. It's sort of more like I had to put it into full screen window, and then I double click it to put it into full screen like this. So maybe that's another thing why, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't look like anything creepy is gonna happen tonight either. Hey Miku, where'd you go? Guess she went to bed. Hey, yeah, can't go into Miku's room. Not yet, anyways. Let me go ahead and save it again since we already like explored everything. How long have we been playing anyways? About an hour? Yeah, about an hour. I'll probably go 20 more minutes, and then around 7 I'm gonna probably eat something for dinner. Then I'll go back to streaming more of this. So let's go ahead and head back into that fucking nightmare. Yeah, still doing it. I'm just gonna say as well, like, I have all the fucking, like, my lights are completely off in my room. Or at least what I have to do, it's like weird with my lights, is they like to flicker, like the light bulbs, for some reason. So, like, I can't even really turn them off. Like, I have to unscrew them out of my ceiling fan. So I had to, like, screw them back in once we're done here. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty immersed right now. It's fucking Halloween, right? Hope you guys are having a good Halloween, by the way. I'm just spending mine mostly just gonna stream this. Let's see, is it gonna be Type 14 film again? Sure is. He's holding anything again, or this time at all? Nothing? I guess not. By the way, I think ghosts sort of appear at random to attack you in this game. I'm honestly not sure. They don't seem scripted, at least some are. But for others, I can't say for sure. I can't say for sure because I've had moments where a ghost hasn't showed up in one spot, but then when I played it again on a separate playthrough, they did show up again, and oh. Yeah, I don't fucking like that. But we gotta go. There she is again. Alright, well, let's get it over with, right? Let's see what's gonna happen. Where'd she go? Pretty creepy. There you are. You're just there all of a sudden. They take your shoes? Did you even have shoes? Yep, alrighty. So, these fucking things, I hate them. There's a lot of them. They like to sneak up on you. Go ahead and take a quick pick. Back! Back, demon! Back, you shit. I think they just like keep spawning into. Oh, come on, I got you right there. God, you're fucking freaky. Yeah, that's right. Alright, apparently you do not care about my camera, right? So I guess you can't do a fatal frame on him. Then, okay. So guess what? She's a fucking ghost now. Oh, fuck! Woo! Get away! I'm gonna fuck you up. Make sure your fucking friends aren't coming here. Got her. Didn't like that. That was intense. Ooh. It's starting to spread. Bruise spreads. So I can actually tell you what those weird, like, floaty, shadowy figures were, but let's see. Let's look at our little notes first. Let's see, incidents, bruise spreads. Saw the bruise clearly when I woke. The pain is worse than yesterday. The bruise is spreading. A spreading bruise. Yoshino Takigawa had a bruise like this before she vanished. She was in the dream too. Was she having these same dreams? The bruise, the dreams. What do they mean? So those shadowy figures that were there with her, those are her like family members that died in the plane crash. The same like plane crash that she was in. So like every time you, because you will encounter her more in the game, like she kind of becomes like a common enemy that will appear every now and then. But I think she mostly stays in that room. So every time you go to that room, like I think she'll always spawn. And she'll always have her happy family there with her. Which is great, right? So after that, I tend to try to avoid that whole area altogether. So that way I can avoid the encounter with her again. I don't want to run into her and her family. Like, no thank you. Miku, some crazy shit happened. Ray, this is Yoshino Takugawa's diary. They asked me to take care of it at the hospital since her family were all killed in the accident. They didn't seem to feel comfortable keeping it around the hospital. Was I right to accept it? So yeah, they just give her the diary. Let's see, I believe that's August 10th. Sunny, I heard it's good for the heart to write in a diary and have someone read it. By doing this, maybe I will stop seeing that terrible dream. I'm sad being all alone. If I can have someone read this in some way, maybe I will connect with them. August 11th. Cloudy. My family and Nawa died, but being alone is more frightening than even that harsh fact. More than the incident itself, being the only one living afterwards, waiting endlessly, that was more frightening. Left all alone in total darkness, a sweltering night but freezing cold. August 13th. Cloudy. I had a nasty dream. Snow fell on an old abandoned house. I'm all alone and lost, but they might all be in the house. I can meet them. I sense that. If I go in, I can meet them. They're calling me. But if I go in, I may not be able to return. But if that's what he wants. August 18th. Cloudy. Bit by bit, I go in deeper. I'm cold. It's getting dark. I can hear a song. Now I was in there. Mom, Dad, everyone besides me, all in there. They all left me behind. I left me and went in, because only I survived. August 27th. Rainy. It's painful. Is the pain the dream? The tattoo spreads. The doctor says he can't see anything. Overseas they apparently call emotional trauma after an incident like this PTSD. But I can see it. And no date, and it just is rainy. After sleeping several days, I'm only half awake. Gradually I come not to know whether I'm awake or asleep. The doctor seemed interested when he listened to my story. Maybe he is becoming more sympathetic. But that dream and the pain are mine alone. The pain is spreading. Rainy? Not sure. Am I to blame, since I'm the only one who survived? But it's not like I chose to survive. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. What should I do? What? Forgive me. That woman is coming after me. I can see her even when I'm awake. I can't take being touched again. I don't want to see anymore. Yeah. So she was not having a good time. About the photo you gave me. And it's her. There are marks on her. Don't you think they look like tattoos? Yep, because I'm getting it too, apparently. More on the tattooed woman, it seems. Yoshino Takugawa and the woman who attacked me in my dream both had the same tattoo. And now the same pattern is spreading across my body, ever since she touched me in that dream. The dream, the bruises, the matter, are they all somehow connected to her? She says that quite a lot, kinda. But I guess she didn't quite mention her before yet, that if she was connected. But yep, they do all seem to be connected. Let's go ahead and save again. I think I'll take one quick sweep around her house, save it, and then I'm gonna have something to eat. I'll end the stream for a bit, and then I'll get back on and stream more. Also kind of debating on whether or not I should turn down the resolution of the game more. I mean, it seems okay, like certain parts it goes frame ready, but I think it'd be better if it didn't. Maybe I'll test it out. But yeah, like I just don't want it frame rating on you guys and kind of ruining everything. Especially since like the audio kind of takes a dip too with the frame rate. It's like someone's shuffling around. Miku!
レイさん、ちょっと働きすぎです。少し休んでください。
Yeah, if only I knew what you were
今日
saying.
も雨ですね。
So weird, she just like stands there. Little kitty cat's not there anymore. Oh, here you are. I can like pull my camera out too. There are any spooks in here? Let's see, without spoiling what happened or what could happen, is I did have one spooky thing happen, I think on this night once, which I was like, wow, that's actually pretty early for something spooky to happen. Don't have any film I can develop now. Caught me off guard when it happened, but I don't know. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Well, it happened, I guess. Oh, was that fucking Yoshino? Miku, someone's in the house.
今日も雨ですね。
Don't just fucking tell me that. I saw something. Well, technically Ray didn't see it, but I did. Well, there you go. See, freaky shit like that's gonna happen randomly at night now. Along with a couple of other subtle things, which I'll explain later. Go ahead and save it. Alright, it's already like 3 minutes until 7, so I'm gonna go ahead and have a little something to eat. I hope you guys are having a great Halloween, and I'll continue to stream in a little bit, guys, so look forward to more Fatal Frame 3.